I'm gonna go first vote. All right, we're going over. Don't forget, we're on the negotiation.
So, welcome to Sue Bierman Park. We're out here at Occupy SF. We still have Nick and his one tent. Can't see it in the dark. But I'm going to walk around. We've got some cops conjugating. We don't know if they're getting ready to move in on him or if they're just going to do a shift change. So, I'm just going to walk over and observe what's going on. See if I can get a count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, about 16, 17. Just conjugating right here at the edge of the park. They're probably talking about their agenda and their plans. Let's go closer to 20. And so we're going to walk down over here to where the bus is at and see what's up with the bus. And I'm up on a curb and didn't realize that I'm on a curb. I realize I'm up on a curb now. Where? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'll try to cross the street real quick. See if the bus still has any officers. I think they came off. We're just totally curious. Oh, so when I went to go get my car over on Mission, just a little past Mission on the south side of Mission, there's an entire half a block of people lodging. Not one police officer anywhere in sight. So yeah, so this bus is actually not the police bus. This is actually a California drum and clay bus. So this is not an SFPD load-up bus. So just to confirm that. So it looks like the cops that are in presence are about the only ones that we can find at the moment. If they're conjugating anywhere, they're nowhere in sight to our knowledge, because I already scouted all the regular places when I went to get my car. But I did find it very interesting that between here and my car, which is about 6 blocks away, I've seen at least 30 people lodging with no police officers responding to them. So if officers getting back in their vehicles. How's it going, guys?
Good. How's it going?
Good. You guys get to go home yet?
Nope.
Oh, bummer. I'm not in charge of the tent, sorry. So I'm being advised to remove the tent, but it's not my tent, so I really can't help the officer with that one. But apparently, just had an officer tell me that they're here all night. So I don't know if they're actually going to try to remove the tent, or if they're just going to continue occupying the park with us until we decide to give up, which isn't going to happen either. So I guess they're just here to occupy with us. Oh. So am I allowed to just go like right up to where they're having their little meeting?
Yes, you are.
So I was advised to move the tent.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You specifically?
Me specifically. Because I asked the officer, I was like, so you guys get to go home yet? And he's like, no, it's an all-nighter. I was like, oh, that's too bad. That's a bummer. He's like, yeah, I'd advise you to move the tent. I'm like, it's not my tent, sorry.
Yeah. How is that your responsibility, exactly?
But apparently, either they're not going to do anything or they plan on being here all night, according to the way he said. So.
Jesus Christ. Great.
He just said it's an all-nighter.
Good to know.
But
Get off these road.
so that was some pretty good entertainment. So I'm just gonna walk up here. I don't think I'm gonna hear anything very well, but I'm just gonna stand along the perimeter of the cops. How close can I get?
You can walk right up to them.
Really?
Yeah, it's public. I wouldn't go any closer than the curb.
Yeah, I was gonna just like stand right here. So if you're watching, this is our police presence for the evening. I was just told by one officer that they are not going home, that it's an all-nighter. I was advised to move the tent, and I advised them that it's not my tent to move. I'm trying to hear what they're saying, but I have very bad hearing, so I'm not able to hear what they're saying.
I can.
Okay.
They're being told that they can go back to their cars, just stay close.
Oh, that's coming from your scanner? Or you can actually hear them?
No, I can actually hear them.
Oh, so they're being told to sit in their cars and stay close. I was advised by the officer to remove the tent. I was like, well, it's not my tent.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's pretty funny.
You're going to have to talk to Mr. Shaw over there. Because they were putting some other crap in the trunk, and I was like, oh, do you guys get to go home? And they're like, no, it's an all-nighter. I'm like, oh, bummer. He's like, yeah, but I think you should move the tent. I'm like, it's not my tent to move. I'm sorry. So this is our park patrol evening. They're going to occupy their vehicles nearby and apparently pull an all-nighter with us, is according to what one officer said. So I kind of felt walking up to one of them and be like, so is your plan, what's your plan? So this guy is the one that said that we had a half hour when he was talking to Grayson.
Really?
Yeah, so that was like at 8:30. So I don't think
I think they just don't want a situation where they have to, it's like 20 of them tearing down one tent and it's all on camera. I think that's
yeah,
what they're trying to avoid.
I don't know.
But, I'm sure once it gets a little later and there's a few less people here.
Really tempted to talk to him, but I think he's gonna be a dick.
Well, then you'll have it documented.
Although he wasn't a dick when he was talking to Grayson, he just kept telling them to take the tent down.
Yeah.
So it's a standoff with the tent. One tent! If tents start going up, is that what he said? Is that what you heard? If tents start going up,
Yeah.
then respond or whatever? Officer, do you have a chance to meet with me for a minute? Do you have a second to speak with me for a second? I'm just curious and just an interested party. I'm not part of the Occupy SF at all. But I was just wondering, what are your guys' plan for the evening? Are you guys planning?
Evening?
Yeah.
Nothing right now.
You guys are just going to hang out and kind of observe?
No, they're all going.
They're all taking
There's
off?
other stuff going on, so we gotta
Okay. So, just going to be watching it through the
just
rest
keep
of the
an eye
night?
on it. Just don't want to have a lot of tents pop up.
So as long as no more tents pop up, we're pretty much cool?
Well, you can. At 10 o'clock, the park's actually closed. Actually, 8 o'clock it's closed. But
I had asked you
there's
earlier.
no sleeping and there's no tents.
I had asked you earlier about being in the park, and you said after 8, as long as there's no tents, that we could be in the park. You said there was no curfew for the park.
It's actually closed, but we're not
Enforcing it tonight?
Not doing anything about it tonight.
Okay. What was your name?
Lieutenant Redman.
Lieutenant Redman?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for talking to us.
Have a good night.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So, they're just gonna intimidate us all night.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I gathered from that conversation. What about you?
Psychological warfare all night.
It's funny because that park sign does not say the park closes.
I'm getting pretty good at talking to these cops.
Yeah.
Cop into the tops. There we go. Cop into the tops. Yes, I did!
You know?
Yeah, they're dispersing.
Yeah,
They're just gonna patrol all night.
I heard the
Hi! How are you? Mic check! I just spoke to Lieutenant Redman. All officers are gonna patrol city. A couple officers are gonna patrol the park to make sure no more tents come up. That's all I got for you. He said he's just gonna patrol.
Oh, that's great.
That's great.
Yeah, dude.
Give me some twine. I think I can let go of this sign. Somebody twine this sign up. I want to celebrate.
That they're leaving this one alone?
They did not say they're leaving it alone. They just said they're going to patrol and make sure that no more tents come up.
All right.
So I'm not stating they're not going to come. He didn't say that.
As person of the year.
As person of the year.
That means us.
That means you guys, yeah.
You are the protester.
Yeah. So you're all persons of the year.
Oh, fine. There we go.
Here, I can't do it. I'm not letting it go till it's up.
You know, so I'm not tall enough to reach that top.
So what you do is you make a loop and throw it over. Slip knot.
Slip knot. Basket knot.
Kind of like our last song.
December 17th,
Like a shoulder.
2010 was the year that Mohammed Bouazizi set himself on fire in Tunisia.
So we're going to twine up the sun.
1 year anniversary of him setting himself on fire. I just thought I could say that.
3-month anniversary of Occupy Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that was announced earlier. Yeah, I knew that.
They clearly admitted there's other things going on they need to attend to.
Wow. That's so awesome.
Right on film too.
Yes.
This crush.
Nice words.
That it looks like we're just chilling pretty much and that they're wasting their time.
What do we have for a steak?
Is there something going on?
Absolutely. Can someone help Nick here?
Why don't you
Someone
tilt the
talk-
pole?
Diego,
Tilt the
we need
pole
a tall
down
person.
to you. Tilt it down to you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm tall. What's going on? Diego's tall.
Yeah, we'll get it, but he's gonna do it.
Do something. I can do something. I'm fully willing to use my heart, my
Lift your hand.
It's amazing. He was great, man.
It is.
You are tall as fuck.
like 6'1".
5'11", 5'12". I had no idea.
We're no threat
5'7"
anymore.
actually.
The police have admitted
Somewhere around
they need to go do their jobs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna patrol us to make sure no more tents go up. But this one damn sure ain't going nowhere.
Such powerful words.
Somebody do
Readily. Powerful words change your mind.
What
You're
happened
like,
over there?
oh,
You
that
want
makes
us to say
sense.
Oh, it's a steak?
What did it tie it to?
Give it to me. Bend that fucking way.
Here, hold this for a second.
Tie it to the
We
fucking
have to
tent.
bend it? What are you having?
Tie it to
They
the
said that
tent.
the cops are going to patrol the city.
Yeah, they're gonna go do what they need to do.
Right, do the regular
They
job.
clearly admitted there's other things they need to be doing, so they're gonna go.
Right.
They, yeah.
You are the
Yeah. They said that there
protester.
will be some cops patrolling the park.
If this small of a group can make a difference, what will they do when there's 1,000? What will they do when we are millions? These are our streets.
I think I need to.
Park.
Our park!
Yeah.
You're gonna have to bend that stake that way and then jam it into the ground more.
Yes, audio is really awesome on this phone.
No, you gotta
Last
put it
phone
in
I had was
diagonal.
like
Your phone
all-
is sweet in general, and I'm
Yeah,
probably
somebody
blocking your
stomp
view.
on the end.
No, no. T. Other people have, what is that one? Oh,
It's an
just-
Xperia, Sony Xperia.
First one? Second one?
The X10, the 8
So
megapixel
it's got that
camera.
weird
We need some
flip
real
through
freaking
kind of
steaks.
deck of cards-ish little interface that they've overlaid on top of it.
I turned that off. Yeah,
Tie it to
it
the
slows down the operating system real bad.
Tie it to right there.
The media escape is what they call it. I deactivated it.
Not those tall
I
dudes, that ain't
uninstalled
gonna
it.
work.
I heard it was a battery hog because it's constantly having to pull in information from Facebook and Twitter in different ways.
You can turn it all off though. I can totally turn all my notifications off. The only one I was having problems with was Yahoo Mail. I couldn't find a thing to inactivate the notifications, so I just took it off. Just deleted it.
T-bone.
Oh, it was built into their skin?
No, I downloaded it and then
Oh, no, it's a bloated part. All the Yahoo shit's very bloated.
yeah, so I installed it.
Unless maybe you have AT&T where they linked it.
I'm really enjoying talking to the cops. It's really kind of fun.
I can't believe they actually talked. Usually they
Yeah,
just
well,
shut
he
it
was
off,
the guy that was over here talking to us earlier,
The guy
telling
that
us
was a
that we
dick to
had.
me earlier, I was like, can I show you a picture of the dude that's been following me? You can tell me what department he's in so I can file a complaint. He's like, I don't want to look at your picture. If you got a complaint and you don't like it, go tell somebody
Oh,
else.
really? Wow.
They're just fucking dicks.
I just walked up to him as he was getting his car. Like, do you have a second to tell me anything real quick? I'm just an interested party. I'm not part of OSF. I'm just wanting to ask you, what's the plan? Like, you guys are leaving. What do you guys plan on doing about the situation tonight? And he was just like, well, we have other things to do in the city, so we're just going to patrol as long as no tents go up. I was like, so we're welcome to stay in the park? He's like, well, actually, the curfew was 8. I was like, actually, you told me earlier that there was no curfew. He's like, well, there's no camping.
Let's go look at this.
It's over here.
It's over there. What does the sign say? Is there any
It
actual
says,
times listed
actually, I think somebody said there was not a time
I'll
on
go
it.
read it again. Because if there's no bullshit, then they're just making shit up and they can go piss off.
Yeah, right? Hi! Whose dog?
Anybody got a ladder or a knife or anything similar to a farm? Alright.
It's a lighter.
Ladder.
What do they do?
Look at Nick.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's cool. How do you feel about your victory, Nick?
It's not my victory,
Well,
it's ours.
Yes, okay, so ours. You stood up for everybody, though. Stand your
he
ground.
did.
I
Straight
feel like
up,
more
Nick.
people should
Fuck
do it.
yeah.
Well, you set a good example.
I feel like we all should stand up and non-violently protest where the hell like the mother steak. I had two just a second ago. I broke it in half.
So I'm gonna cut my stream and head over to the Madball show at this time, and I will probably come back by OSF after my event. So if you're watching, there are other streamers here. I will tweet them out. Punk Boy and SF is here. Mike Q-Tips is here. Do it to W. I don't really know how she spells it, but I will get them all tweeted out to you so you have your other viewing options that are still here at OSF. So at this point, the single tent is staying. PD has left. They're going to patrol the area to make sure that no more tents come up. He was very unclear about the curfew issue. He didn't say we had to leave, but he didn't say we could stay. So I believe my assumption is as long as we are peacefully protesting and assembling that we will be left alone, but that is an assumption. So one single tent will stay. Nick has stood his ground, and we'll see how the night plays out. So thank you for viewing, and I will be back in a little while. If you're interested in New York hardcore, I will try to stream from the Madball show at the Parkside.